Yo, what is good, Jets Nation? Welcome back to Jets Media. This is Richie, and in this video, I want to give you guys my flight preview to the New York Jets versus Denver Broncos game that kicks off at 4:05 Eastern Time this Sunday. This is going to be the Broncos home opener, and the Broncos are 2-0 after beating the Giants and the Jaguars. So the Jets are going to Denver in a hostile environment. It's going to be a packed stadium in Denver. It's going to be a pretty interesting game for the Jets, who are 0-2. Robert Saleh and the Jets coaching staff are looking for their first W, and the players in general. So in this video, I'm going to give you guys my thoughts of what I want to see from the Jets coaching staff, what I want to see from Zack Wilson, and the offense and defense as a whole. So before we hop into it, I just want to mention, if you guys are new to Jets Media, please make sure you smash that subscribe button. And if you want to check me out over on Instagram and Twitter, that is at NYJets_media. And if you enjoyed the video, please do not forget to thumbs it up. Before we hop into the flight preview, we're just going to hear a quick word from the sponsor of today's video, BetQL. Want to take an advantage over your sportsbook? You need to download BetQL, the only app you'll need to make smart bets. Their bets computer model scans over 350,000 unique bets per year to give you a best bet recommendation for every game across all major sports and gives you the reasoning behind why you should place the bet. Their model covers everything from spreads, over-unders, and player prop bets. Don't want to use the model and prefer to do the research yourself? BetQL has all the necessary tools for your betting research needs. Everything from sharp data, line movement, team summaries, lineup and injury breaking news, and even leaderboards to track your success. Head to the App Store or Google Play Store now to download BetQL. You can also head to try.betql.com/JetsMedia to get started now. Enter the discount code JetsMedia at payment checkout for 25% off of their subscription offerings. You could find all this information in the description of this video. Make sure to check out their BetMGM offer in the description in order to receive a free year of BetQL. Also, make sure you check out the Sportsbook offers page if you live in one of the eligible states to claim free offers upon signing up at one of the many sportsbooks listed. Don't miss out on your chance to beat the sportsbook this football season. Thank you to BetQL for sponsoring this video, the only app you'll need to beat your sportsbook this football season. Use my code JETSMedia for 25% off in the link down below in the description. So now let's get right into the flight preview. First and foremost, we got to talk about Zack Wilson, guys, because as we know, he's coming off a very disappointing performance in his home opener against the New England Patriots, having 4 interceptions and 0 touchdowns and having a pretty low incompletion rate. He looked really bad in that game outside even the turnovers. He had a bunch of wide open guys that he missed. He had a lot of missed throws. So the question is, how is Zack Wilson going to bounce back? Because he's going up against a very good defense for the Denver Broncos. They have a very good secondary. They have a very good defensive front. And it's going to be a long day for Zack Wilson. I'm not really going to expect him to come out here and light it up. I do think he's going to struggle in this game. I don't think he's going to have the same exact game against the Patriots. I don't expect him to have 4 interceptions. But I'm not going to sit here and tell you guys I have the 100% confidence in Zack Wilson to go out there and light it up right now. I think that this is earlier on in his career. He's going to learn the speed of the NFL. He's going up against very good defenses. We know week 1 against the Panthers, the Panthers were a very underrated defense, but now 2 weeks into the season, they look like a very good defense. So he had to go up against them. He has to go up against a Bill Belichick run defense. We all know what Bill Belichick does against rookie quarterbacks, and now he has to go to Denver against a top defense once again. So what I want to see from Zack Wilson in particular is be smart with the football. Stay within yourself. Don't try to do too much with the ball. I feel like that was his main problem against the Patriots. Instead of, checking it down or having those quick reads, he tried to force the ball down the field a little too much for my liking. I would like to see him simplify things. Also, something else I want to see Zack work on this week is cleaning up his footwork, cleaning up his fundamentals. There's a lot of times where I noticed where Zack Wilson tried to rely on his arm talent just a little too much. He tried to force the ball into coverage. He tried to throw off his back foot. He didn't really, step into his throws as much as I would like to see from our quarterback. Stay within the pocket and trust your guys, because the offensive line, they protected Zack Wilson a lot better if you compare it to week 1 against the Panthers. And he needs to realize that in order to be a pocket passer in this league, stay within the pocket, step into your throws, and put zip onto it. There's a lot of times against the Patriots where he was falling away, just throwing it off his back foot, and he has the arm talent to get away with that. I think that we're going to see beautiful throws from Zack Wilson throughout his rookie season, especially throughout his career, when he throws it off balance and he has this crazy zip of an arm, and he has a crazy throw when everyone's looking at it like, whoa, this is one of the craziest throws I've ever seen. I don't know how he did it, but
I like that he has that talent to be able to do that, but he needs to be able to have that sound fundamental football as a quarterback, connecting your feet, your hips, your eyes, your shoulders. Everything needs to be in a line, and that's something that I saw against the Patriots where he definitely got a little rattled mentally, and that's probably where all the fundamentals got all thrown off. After his first two pass attempts were 2 interceptions, he probably got inside his own head, and then all of his fundamentals were screwed up for the rest of the game. He did show a lot of promise in that Patriots game later on. He had like 4 or 5 flashy throws, but outside of that, overall, is a very disappointing day from Zack, as you guys know. And now on the flip side of things with these offense, what is this coaching staff going to do with Mike LaFleur and the whole offensive staff? I feel like they really need to understand they need to simplify this offense for Zack, make him get into rhythm earlier on. I want to see them get the ball in Elijah Moore's hands in space. I don't know why that's so much to ask for. I'd like to see some play designs designated for Elijah Moore getting the ball in space, because we know that he's an explosive playmaker and we're waiting for him to explode right now. I have a lot of high expectations for this rookie wide receiver, Elijah Moore. I know you guys do as well. But it all comes down to play calling and getting him in proper situations. If you look at the tape, Elijah Moore is getting open. We saw a really beautiful pass and catch to Elijah Moore against the Patriots in week 2. But I want to see him get the ball where he can make something happen with the ball in his hands, because he is a guy that can take it to the house anytime he has the ball in his hand. That's how electric he was in college. He was one of the best college wide receivers in the entire college football last season. Now, let's get into the other side of the offensive game, which is the run game. I really want to see them rely on it heavy, because it was doing very well against the Patriots. We ran for 150 yards. We saw Michael Carter, Ty Johnson, Tevin Coleman all run the ball very well, and it all starts with the men up front. From week 1 to week 2, the offensive line, the run game looked like a completely different unit, and that's a really good test and a really good, kudos to the Jets coaching staff for adjusting and understanding what they need to improve on. Elijah Vera Tucker, our rookie left guard, has been very good in run blocking so far in his rookie season. He needs to work on some pass blocking issues, but that's okay. When you're a rookie, you're not going to be perfect out of the gate, but it's good to see Elijah Vera Tucker be dominant so far in the run game. Connor McGovern had a bounce back game. Morgan Moses at right tackle looks very good. The only big question mark at the offensive line that we all know is Greg Van Roten. So I would like them to see them, don't abandon the run, because that's one thing I had a problem with in week 2. The run game was working. Michael Carter was getting first downs. He was getting 8-yard runs. Same with Ty Johnson. And it seemed like the Patriots couldn't really stop the run, but then we abandoned it and we gave the ball to Zack Wilson. He made it seem like he needs to do everything for us. We need to get the explosive play 30 yards down the field, where we didn't really need to do that. It was a first down run, 8 yards, 2nd and 2, run the ball again, pick up that first down, keep running the ball. It's supposed to be a ground and pound style of offense, and what a running attack is supposed to do for a rookie quarterback is, get the weight off your shoulders so the rookie quarterback doesn't feel like he has to do everything in order to get the victory. And I felt like Zack Wilson was playing hero ball all game against the Patriots, where he didn't really have to. The defense was keeping them in the game, the running game was working, but Zack Wilson just made a lot of mistakes, and that's a rookie flow that he needs to go through. The highs and lows is going to happen. It's inevitable for a rookie quarterback. Now let's get into the defensive side of the ball. I love what I'm seeing from this defense right now. Everything from the defensive front to the secondary. It's very fun to watch what Robert Saleh is doing with these guys, especially with all the injuries that we faced so far. LaMarcus Joyner out for the year, Carl Lawson out for the year, Vinny Curry out for the year, Jared Davis out for 6 weeks. We know what's going on with the injuries on the defensive side of the ball, but when it comes to the players that are playing right now, CJ Mosley, healthy, playing at another level. Marcus May, playing at the level we expect. The defensive line, John Franklin Myers, 2 sacks. Sheldon Rankins has a sack. Quinnen Williams is making some plays, even though it doesn't really seem that way if you look at the stats. He's making a lot of impactful plays so far. Bryce Huff, in the young secondary, Michael Carter II is second in the team in tackles. Bryce Hall has been targeted 5 times in 2 games. We have a very fun defense to watch right now. Very young guys mixed with rookies and veterans, and they're exceeding everybody's expectations. So the big test is how they're going to be able to contain Teddy Bridgewater. Teddy Bridgewater is an established veteran in this league. He knows how to win football games, and he is, running a style of offense where you can tell that they're just relying on their defense to win them the games. But Teddy Bridgewater is making plays in the red zone. He's making plays happen when the plays break down. They also have a dynamic running back duo of Javonte Williams and Melvin Gordon. Javonte Williams was the college teammate of Michael Carter, so that's going to be a fun matchup to watch. So what I want to see from the defense in general is stick to what they've been doing for the first 2 weeks. Everything that they've been doing has been very good. This is going to be a big test because, we versed Sam Darnold, who's more of a check down guy, to Christian McCaffrey. Sam Darnold didn't really force the ball downfield that much besides that touchdown to Robbie Anderson. And then Mac Jones, we all know that he's a check down king of his own. It's a system where you just want to get him in rhythm. They're really, easing Mac Jones into the game. He doesn't want to, Bill Belichick doesn't want Mac Jones throwing the ball over the field. So our defense, versus two quarterbacks that doesn't really throw the ball vertically down the field. Teddy Bridgewater, he's kind of in the middle. He will force down the field. They have some good receivers. Obviously, Jerry Jeudy's out, which is in the Jets' favor because he's an electrifying receiver that we do not really have to worry about. But Courtland Sutton is no one to talk about that he's not good. He's a very good playmaker, as well as Noah Fant, their tight end. So there's going to be a lot of things that this Jets defense needs to hone in on. And the only thing I'll say about the defense is continue what you've been doing. They don't really need to make that many adjustments. I feel like that they have done everything they need in order to get victories for this Jets squad. It's the offense that's been, the offense is the reason why we're 0-2. We have 20 points through 2 weeks. That's inexcusable. The defense is top 10 in every single category so far throughout 2 weeks. So hopefully they can continue this trend on the defensive side of the ball and keep them in the game. And yeah, guys, that's really my thoughts about the Jets-Broncos game. Let me know down below in the comments. What's your expectations? What are your thoughts about going in? I think that this is a winnable game for the Jets. Not saying it's going to be easy by any means necessary. We are definitely the underdogs. The favorites are in the Denver Broncos' shoes for sure. But in order for the Jets to win this game, they need to make sure Zack Wilson protects the football, because that's what hurt us the most against the Patriots. The Patriots scored 19 points off turnovers, and I genuinely think if Zack Wilson protected the ball and did not turn the ball over 4 times, it would have been a closer game at the end against the Patriots. Not saying we would have won the game, but based on what I saw from the Jets defense and based on what I saw from the Jets offensive line and running attack, I really like our chances if everything clicks and Zack Wilson plays like he did in the second half against the Panthers. That's what we need from Zack Wilson. If you look at his stats, Zack Wilson in the second half against the Panthers, that's the potential he shows. 2 touchdowns, 200 yards, no turnovers, and obviously it's a very small sample size. It's only 2 quarters of play, but that's really what we want to see from Zack. He's a rookie. He's going to have some pains. He's going to ease his way into it. If you look around the league, not every rookie quarterback's having that much success. Trevor Lawrence has 5 interceptions as well. Mac Jones only has 1 touchdown, and he's not really asked to do anything with his arm. Justin Fields is making his debut, so we'll see what happens with that. And if you look around the league, guys, it's not easy for a rookie quarterback to come in here and light it up. So please have patience with Zack Wilson. Do not write him off 2 weeks into the season, not even 3 weeks in, because there's a long season ahead of him. He's going to learn a lot, and I'm excited to see what Zack Wilson can do when it comes to learning from his biggest mistake against the Patriots. That was definitely a nightmarish performance, and let's hope that he learns from that and does not turn the ball over that many times. So leave a comment down below your thoughts and what you expect from the Jets, and if you have any hope of getting this victory. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a comment down below once again your thoughts. Like it if you enjoyed, and again, shout out to the sponsor of today's video, BetQL, the only app you'll need to beat your sportsbook this football season. Make sure to use my code JETSMedia for 25% off down below in the description. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Enjoy your weekend, and let's go Jets. Peace.